Hi there, I'm Matthew Hussey. I'm here today with Christina. We're going to be answering her dating question. And in the future, you're going to be able to email in your questions at the email address below. And I'm going to have a stab at answering some of those for you as well. So, hi Christina, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. You?
I'm very good, I'm looking forward to your question.
My question is, I've been out of the dating game for a while. So I've got a first date on Friday. First date in 3.5 years. What do I do? What are my, what top tips can you give me for Friday for it to be a good first date?
Firstly, on those first dates, I wouldn't make them too long. Okay, so keep them kind of brief. There's nothing worse than the first time you're trying to just have a good time with someone and relax. You know that you're going to be somewhere for 3 hours with them. You're going to be sitting there all night, and if it doesn't go well in the first half hour, you're still stuck there for the rest of the night. So, or if it's in the daytime, same thing. So I always suggest that people do something quite casual on a first date. And it can be something where you get them involved in something you're doing already, So if there's something that you do normally on a weekend and you just happen to be meeting them afterwards, that will take your thoughts off of it. I find the best dates can either last 10 minutes or 3 hours, depending on how well it's going. That's why something like, if you were in London, something like walking along the river from one end to the other, it's a great date because it gives you plenty of things to do. There's plenty of bars, of restaurants, of places to sit along the way, but you're also walking. So it's like the focus isn't dinner where we're sat here like this, me and you, and if there's an awkward silence, it's really awkward because we can't look anywhere else.
But that is the traditional first date though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You go out for dinner, you have a few drinks and... That's
right. And dinner is kind of a classic date, but it's also tends to be a terrible first date.
Oh.
It's a high pressure first date, and no one really, we don't tend to like eating in front of people we're not that comfortable with yet. So now you're also doing an activity that's not that comfortable in front of someone you're trying to just build attraction with. In terms of before the date, don't spend too long getting ready. That's another classic mistake. Some of the times, you'll notice that some of the best nights that you have where you feel most at ease are where you finish work and you just go straight out afterwards with your friends because you haven't put so much focus into you. So you're not thinking of every little thing that's wrong. You're just out there having a good time. Last tip is when you're on the date, if you want to at least create the opportunity for date 2, talk about things that you'd like to do together. You can just talk about, oh, I really want to try out that restaurant. And if he says, oh yeah, me too, you can even, in a funny way, you can say, great, that's what we'll do next. That becomes, you like automatically set up date 2. So there you are.
Thank you very much.
There you are. We'll be answering more of your questions soon. Email them in at the address below and we'll give you some great advice. Take care.